Hello students, today we are going to discuss our next topic. Our today's topic is the water demand and the utilization of this. From the chapter water resources. Already in this chapter we had discussed a lot about the water resources. We had discussed the different types of the water resources. We had discussed about the surface water resource, groundwater resource, lagoons and the backwaters also. Today we are going to discuss about the demand of the water and its utilization. Actually, in case of a country like India, it's having a economy that is agricultural based economy. Because still in our country, most of the person is related with the primary activity, especially the agriculture. That's why we are saying that our economy is an agrarian economy. And two-thirds of its population have been dependent on the agriculture. So agriculture somehow it's totally dependent on the water supply. So, the development of the irrigation to increase the agricultural production is a high priority for the Indian people. In case of this irrigation improvement in the irrigation for the agricultural production, it has been assigned a very high priority in the first 5 year plans also. You all know from the year 1950-51 we are having the planning commission in India. Those planning commission they made the 5 years plan after 5 years only, and in the first 5 year plan to increase the food supply, because before that India faces the food scarcity and all. To increase the food supply or to increase the food production, they gave heavy importance to the irrigation system of the land. Give importance to the irrigation to increase the agricultural productivity. So because the India is a country which is an agricultural country, that's why we need to think about the demand of the water of the agricultural sector. Now the second one is, in case of the India, we are having lots of multi-purpose river valley projects. You all heard about the Bhakra Nangal project, Hirakud project, Damodar Valley, Nagarjuna Sagar, Indira Gandhi project, all have been taken up. And this multi-purpose projects having a different kind of the purposes, as well as they are satisfying the different issues also. This multi-purpose projects supply the water to the irrigation. This multi-purpose project used for generating hydroelectricity and all. So in case of this purpose also, this water is very important. In fact, the water demand of India it's presently dominated by the irrigation needs only, because you all know we are having a huge population, and to meet the demand of the food supply we need to increase our food supply, or we need to increase our agricultural production. That's why what we are doing, that's why we are using now the different techniques in the agricultural land. We are using the HYV seeds and all in the agricultural land, and this high yielding variety seeds having a high demand of the water. Even we are doing irrigation in those areas where it is kind of impossible because of the lack of the rainfall, they can do irrigation agriculture. So with the help of the irrigation they are doing agriculture in those areas also. Suppose this Indira Gandhi canal project, you all know this project is in Rajasthan. So in case of this Indira Gandhi canal project, the Rajasthan area is not suitable for the production, but then also production is there. How? Because of this canal supplies the water to that area and make that area irrigated and agricultural production occur. So this is the basic need of the you water in case of Indian economy. Now, agriculture accounts most of the surface and the groundwater utilization. Generally, where you will see the agricultural production is there, or the farmers they're doing farming, they're using most of the groundwater as well as the surface water of the area. It accounts almost 89% of the surface water and 92% of the groundwater. In case of the agricultural production using highest amount of the water resources, we can say. While if you will compare with the industry, only 2% of the surface water they are using, and in case of the industrial sector they are using 5% of the groundwater. So, and in case of the domestic sector, because we are using in our domestic purposes also the water, we are using 9% of the surface water utilization as compared to the groundwater. The domestic sector is higher in the surface water utilization in compared to the groundwater. So this chart you need to remember that agricultural sector or agriculture accounts most of the use of the groundwater as well as the agriculture use the surface water also at a very high amount. Then the next one is for the industry. Industry used 2% of the surface water as well as 5% of the groundwater. And in case of the domestic purpose, we are using 9% of the surface water, and as well as we are using groundwater, that is the 3%. And the share of the agricultural sector is highest in terms of the groundwater as well as the surface water, then it is the terms of the industry, then the domestic sector. So this is all about the utilization of the water as well as the demand of the water. Now here two pie diagram is there. This is the chart of the surface water withdrawals. You can see in case of the surface water withdrawals, agricultural sector using the highest amount of the water. Industrial sector, before industry, domestic sector use the highest amount, second highest amount of the surface water, then the industrial sector. The surface water used by the industrial sector is comparatively less than other two sectors. Now, so this chart is made for the groundwater utilization. Agriculture, again, it is using the highest amount of the groundwater, but in case of the domestic sector, now it is less. Industrial sector using more groundwater than the surface water, and the last one, it is the domestic sector that is using the groundwater. So this is about the like how much groundwater or the surface water is used by the different sectors in India. So for today, this much only. Thank you so much.